Forget your blues with the cruise at Rodeo, Drive-Thru, Hollywood news. Ooh, yeah.
Hello and welcome to Rodeo Drive-Thru Hollywood News. I'm your host, Rodeo Marie Hansen. Tonight, we're at the Colonial Theatre in Phoenixville, Pennsylvania, for the 8th annual Splatterfest. The theater has rich history that goes back to the days of vaudeville. Some of the names who have graced the theater include Harry Houdini and Mary Pickford. The theater was a star in its own right as it was used for The Blob, a 1958 sci-fi movie.
This thing had killed a doc.
Well, what was it?
Stop with it, kid.
Well, it's kind of like a mass that keeps getting bigger and bigger.
I'm with Brendan Carr, Marketing Director for the Colonial Theatre. Tell me a little bit about the history of the Colonial Theatre.
Well, the Colonial Theatre was originally built in 1903. It started off as a vaudeville house, so it did a lot of live acts, everything from like opera singers to jugglers, comedians, things like that. In the 1920s, it converted into a movie theater, silent films and stuff like that. And it remained a movie theater up until its present day today.
Nice.
Yeah.
What is one unique fact about this place?
Probably the biggest thing its claim to fame is the 1958 film The Blob. Key scene from that film, the famous run out of the theater scene, was filmed here. So our balcony and our lobby and our front was featured in that, and we hold a festival every year called Blobfest to celebrate that fact. So that's like this really cool, unique part of film history that we have.
What is it that makes Splatterfest so important to you?
Oh, good question. I think it's an opportunity. It's hard when you're doing screenings here and you can show one film and you got to pick a film that you know will draw out a big audience. So when we do Splatterfest, we got 5 films, so we can throw in a title that like everyone's going to come out for. And then we have 4 other titles that are kind of like B titles. You guys really should see this. You might not have heard of it, but come on out and you're guaranteed to have a good time.
What is about this event makes it so special to you?
I like the community that comes together, see these movies. I mean, some of these movies aren't your typical horror movies. They're a little bit more obscure, but to sit together and watch them together and laugh and cheer, that's what it's all about. That's why I like coming.
What is your favorite horror movie?
My favorite horror movie? Ooh, I'd have to say Zombie.
Oh,
yeah.
Nice.
John Carpenter's Halloween, the original. That's my favorite. Yeah.
Oh man, so it's probably, I guess you would classify it as horror, and it's my favorite movie of all time, and that's Jaws. I still think it's a perfect horror movie. It's a perfect comedy. It's a perfect adventure and a drama and everything. So it's just, yeah, I can watch it over and over again, especially with an audience. And I think it's so much fun and still stands the test of time.
What is your favorite go-to snack food?
Oh, man. Well, if I'm not sneaking it into the theater, which I would totally advise against ever doing, it's popcorn. But I guess Swedish fish, which is not available everywhere. But yeah, that's like my other go-to snack. So
Nice.
yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for coming. I hope you enjoy it.
We want to thank you for doing what you do. We want to thank you each and